WMUR Marquette Radio. That was Elton John, Masterpiece, Rocket Man, as done by Stewie and William Shatner, also seen on YouTube.com. Before that, Submersed with Flicker, Eagles with Take It Easy, Audioslave, Doesn't Remind Me. And now we have, what's that? And now we have Chester Nirkle himself on the air with us right now. Petar Sipka.
Hit the button.
All right. Hey, Peter, can you hear me?
Yes.
All right, it's good to hear from you, man.
You too.
Okay, so you play Chester Nirkle in the film that's coming out, the Chester Nirkle Glorious, the Untold Stories of Chester Nirkle, correct?
Correct.
All right, what role do you play in Fixed Iguana Incorporated, the company that's making the movie?
Well, co-founders of the many founders of the company. We founded it back in high school, senior year.
Okay.
Out of a sociology project.
Okay, so you made the film Nerd Gets a Beatdown, if I remember correctly.
Correct.
Okay.
Ultra hit on YouTube right now.
Also, it's up on YouTube, so if you want to see the original movie that inspired this whole production, it's...
yeah, I believe you type in the search, Nerd Gets a Beatdown.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we're looking... All right.
Well, I can pull it up right now.
He's pulling it up?
Sure.
It's, oh, yeah, it is Nerd Gets a Beatdown, so if you...
It's got quite a lot of comments and stuff,
Getting a lot.
That's very
We have
promising.
plenty of comments.
So definitely check out Nerd Gets a Beatdown for a little taste of what the movie's going to be like. What inspired you to create the identity Chester Nirkle in Nerd Gets a Beatdown?
Well, this Chester, this entity of Chester, this nerd, it came from putting our minds together, trying to see what we can do with the nerd and question society is to look at society and add a little twist to it. Kind of a high school thing.
Okay.
You know, what we're experiencing, all of us in high school.
So wait, so did Chester Nirkle represent like the actual culture of the high school?
Yes, it was a pretty correct interpretation of the culture, of the brutal culture of our high school.
Yeah, that is pretty brutal.
So he's the nerd outcast that's doing anything he can to be accepted.
Do you remember the actual reaction of how? Because it was a class project, correct?
Yeah.
Do you remember the reaction of the class when you played it to him?
We actually got a standing ovation.
You got a standing ovation? I didn't know that.
I could
standing
tell.
ovation, and it was actually asked to play again.
Really?
Class, and it was.
What was the grade on the project, if you don't mind my asking?
I'd say, I think 100%. I'm pretty sure.
100%. Wow, that's impressive. So definitely,
flawless.
Probably was clearly the best video out there.
Yeah, definitely. So you would say definitely worth checking out, even though this was just before we even knew about making this coming movie.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay. Are there going to be any differences in the character Chester from Nerd Gets a Beatdown to the movie Glorious?
You know what? To be honest, Chester's going to still be his nerd.
Chester's still going to be the nerd.
His nerdiness even more.
Okay.
But he's going to be that same nerd that we all love.
Is he still going to be wearing the same uniform, the same sweatpants, and?
Yes, he'll have the same getup. Exactly. There's a little twist to it too.
I'm thinking Fixed Iguana Inc. might be able to make a profitable venture out of creating a clothing line that's along those similar lines. You know,
it'd be a huge hit.
Yeah, with the tank top and the mountain bike line. I mean, you can make a lot of money doing that.
Yeah, because your outfit was. I love the sweatpants where you tucked in the sweatpants into the socks.
Mm-hmm.
That's great.
Fixed Iguana knows what they're doing when it comes to being nerds. Anyways. What scenes? The summer's coming up, so the movie will be being produced soon. What scenes will you be producing first?
We will actually be giving a little teaser coming soon within the next week or so.
Okay.
Of introduction, a little trailer we got going, an actual scene.
What can you tell us? What can you tell us is actually going to be in that scene? Are you able to tell us?
What can you tell us without ruining for us?
Well, Chester, in his by nature, what he usually does will be pleasuring himself to a video on the internet. We really won't give away too much, but we know that he'll be pleasuring himself, and you get a sneak inside what really is who Chester really is.
Well, where will it be in his room?
Yes, this will be in his room.
Well, that'd be exciting.
Sounds quite hilarious, actually. I'm looking forward to seeing that myself.
And how that evolves into the movie.
Exactly. So that'll be a great way to establish how nerdy this kid really is.
And it will not be suitable for children.
It will not be suitable. What will the rating be for this movie, would you guess, just for any possible viewers?
We have to talk with the rating company of America.
Okay.
The corporation. Probably rated R, most likely, I'd say.
Okay, so it'll get an R rating. So definitely, if you have refined taste, this will be a movie for you.
Yeah.
And around what time do you think this movie will be ready for the public to view?
Well, we're estimating, we're not quite sure, but we're going to be filming around May, coming soon, next couple weeks.
Okay.
And I'd say, once we get all the editing done, probably late summer, early fall.
Okay, and where do you think the filming is going to take place mostly?
Primarily, it'll probably take place in Clarendon Hills, hometown of all the filmmakers.
Isn't that where Fixed Iguana got started?
I'm sorry?
Isn't that where Fixed Iguana got started, actually?
Yes, actually, its birth was in Clarendon Hills.
Oh, that's really cool.
Coming out of the womb.
That's a great analogy. It's making more sense for me now.
Thank you.
All right, and you also, Daniel Kalaga, your associate, also told us that we might be getting Marflo to actually do a song for the movie. Can you tell us something about that?
So is that definitely a confirmed fact? He will be doing a song for it?
Yes.
Excellent,
Iguana actually spoke with Marco recently via satellite. He's actually in Germany right now.
Wow.
Doing a couple concerts. He will be doing songs specially made for the movie, as well as making a cameo in the movie.
It's not in any of his CDs, it'll just be movie exclusive?
Yes, this will be movie exclusive.
Oh, so I was going to say, you should send me the song that he's going to be singing, and we'll play it on the radio, ahead of time. But if he's going to be exclusive, that's even better. That's going to be...
Yeah.
Definitely.
It'll be great.
So, one last thing before we let you go, Pete. Say, just so people can find out where to see this movie at. I know there's a MySpace for the site, so can you tell our listeners how to get there?
Yeah, no problem. Got to go to www.myspace.com/glorious-Chester-Nirkle, and you'll find it there. And then also go to YouTube, Nerd Gets a Beatdown. And in that you'll find an interview with Daniel Kalaga and a little teaser, just a teaser, for Glorious, the Untold Story of Chester Nirkle.
Thanks a lot, Pete. You've been very informative. So anything you need to find, go online, check it out. Nerd Gets a Beatdown. The movie is called Glorious, the Untold Stories of Chester Nirkle. It will be released from Fixed Iguana Inc. in late summer. Sounds great. Thanks a lot, Pete.
Yeah.
Good to talk to you, Peter.
One thing.
All right,
what's up?
I just want to let you guys know we will be using the state-of-the-art equipment for this movie.
Really?
It'll have a new feel to it, a new look. We'll be having many great editing software and great camera equipment.
Okay, so
it's
very
professional.
It'll be a big evolution from the original. Then.
Yeah.
Yes, the Hollywood production.
Okay.
Sounds very, very, very professional.
Yep.
All right, we're gonna get back into our rock block now, Pete. If that's all you got.
Yep.
All right, sounds good. It was great talking to you, Peter Sipka, the character Chester Nirkle on the movie Glorious, the Untold Stories of Chester Nirkle. We're gonna get back into we got Godsmack with Speak. You're listening to WMUR Marquette Radio, Milwaukee.